Hi everyone, Jackie Ding here. Welcome to a very special video because today is all about playing. We've come out to the lovely Willow Springs International Raceway, the Grand Prix track, the big one where I almost peed my pants in the Supra for doing 160 miles an hour, oh no, more like 140 on the entry. Blind, well not blind, but it was very scary, very bumpy. And today we've come out to play with something a little bit, less scary. Well, arguably more scary, you'll see. So here, we come to the Fast Toys Ferrari Club event where you have lots of fancy supercars, Italian, McLaren, Ferrari, Porsche, all sorts. It's really cool. Someone even brought a Ferrari F40 to track, to actually legitimately track. As much as I wish I would be driving a Ferrari. I'm driving something a little more, shall we say unique?
Exotic.
A little more exotic. A little bit more rare, even rarer than a Ferrari in America. What we're showing you are probably one of two, maybe even one of one in America. And I'm gonna be driving all of them. Are you ready, my friends? Welcome to the D-Cars fleet of Chinese electric cars that we're going to take out onto Willow Springs GP today. That's gonna be a freaking fun day. So the first car we'll be driving is a very, I would say, classic British brand, except it's now reinvigorated by the Chinese, the motherlanders. Welcome to the MG Cyberster. I think it's one of their celebration model for, however many years of MG being in business. Well, they haven't been in business all this time. They've been broke and bust, but they're back and they've got this. First off, can I just say, it's a very pretty looking car. I quite like the look of it. I think there's a lot of exquisite, interesting details about it, but looks are subjective. Some people like it, some people don't. What you need to know is, it's more of a super-sized car. It's not really like a Miata. It's a super-sized.
Oh, it's tiny.
It's tiny compared to the other two, but it's still not that tiny. It's still like the wheelbase of a Supra, the tire size of basically a Supra. 245 front tire, 275 rear tires is what we know.
Yeah.
Powertrain spec, Alex. I don't know anything about these.
This is the all-wheel drive.
This is the all-wheel drive version. Okay.
I think it's about 500 horsepower.
Yeah, 500,
540? We'll put the actual number here.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Can we please show off the door first? Like, I'm usually not a guy for these silly kind of shenanigans, but why is this necessary? It's so cool. Inside, okay? Inside this, what is this? Burgundy interior. You got triple screens, quite neat. I quite like this because you have your, tire pressure gauges and stuff, and you have the battery, like, I think you can set this up too. I've never played with this until just now. You can even set a lap timer and the G meter and stuff here, if you want to. Everything's in Chinese because of course it is. I love this little center console area. This kind of reminds me of my LC a little bit, but the interior is just a very nice place.
Supra.
Mark IV Supra also, yeah, very, very like fighter jetty, And the steering wheel is actually pretty cool. The flappy paddles, instead of doing flappy paddle things because it's an EV, one is a drive mode selector. The other, Alex, I want you to get this, says curse. Yeah, we're gonna drive this, and I'm kind of excited because this feels more sports car-y. This feels more like a S2000 almost. I'll say that. All the S2000 boys are going to be pissed at me now for calling what is an EV 3,800 pound car an S2000. But I think it looks great. I think it's the closest that we get to experience like a real EV sports car. I think the last time anyone really tried to make an affordable EV sports car was what, the Tesla Roadster? We're not going to talk price. We're not going to talk price this entire video. You can look at the price yourself. But I just think this is a potential to see what an affordable electric sports car would look like. The range is pitiful.
Is there even another more sports EV in the market right now anywhere?
Because I don't think so, because all of them try to do things like the Xiaomi, like the Lynk and stuff, and even the 001 FR, stuff like that.
But they're not like a two-door sports car.
They're all big sedans, like heavy because you need to put the battery somewhere. This has a tiny range compared to that. And also it has a tiny top seat. It goes 125 and that's about it. But I think as a sports car, this might be really close to what people really want, Let's go drive it and find out. All right, this is fun. I have been let loose. Go ahead. Thank you. All ready? that was pretty exciting. Oh, I am mixed up with a lot of expensive cars right now. It's a Ferrari, a Lambo, a Ferrari, and an MG. Very interesting. I'm going to slow myself down a little bit, give myself some clear space, and drive it, and actually drive it a little bit. 92% state of charge. I'll let you know at the end how many we go through. Not a lot of body roll. Interesting. Not a lot of body roll. Oh yeah. You can still feel the weight, but it really isn't bad. All right, can we keep up with the Ferrari? All right, let's go. It's pretty good. 180K, 190, 200, 210. I'm hitting the brakes. I am very cautious that these cars are not on upgraded racing brakes. Oh, look at that. Oh shit. I was a little fast. I almost did a bad there. Oh, it's firing out of those corners. Pretty good. I am left foot braking. Oh yeah. A little bit of rotation on the compression. Easy into 8. Oh yeah. You can tell the body control. It's not a sports car because it is bouncing and floating a little bit. God, this is fun. This is really fun. I'm nowhere near the limits. I'm not getting the tire sideways or squealy anyway. But I'm just like, I'm enjoying this car. It's really fun. Wow, okay. Well, we get to play with this 4RS a little bit. Can I get one? Yes, please, thank you. Yeah, look at how so, right, we got it, let's go. Woo-hoo! Wait, be patient, and now go. Let's go! We're absolutely flying here! That's how speed! The brake still feels okay, maybe not as great, but still okay. Surprising, a little bit understeer. It's okay, boot full throttle solves that problem. Not as good as I could have done it. Come on, yeah, there you go. It's still running all seasons, don't forget. Let's get those Lambos, let's go! Oh, this thing is silly. This thing is silly. And this is the slowest of the bunch. Come on. Come on. Come on. It still feels a little heavy. The body roll actually isn't too crazy at all. It's just my body's leaning. Like the factory seat belts and these very comfortable Plus GT seats do not hold me in the car very well. But as a sports car, it's fun. I'm still at 70% battery level. That's actually kind of crazy. I didn't go really that slow at all. I was still like full throttling it pretty much everywhere. I'm honestly kind of impressed, kind of shocked. The battery temperature I saw got a little bit high. That might be why I started pulling a little bit of power toward the later stage fuel laps. It didn't quite feel like it accelerated as hard, but it's cooling right back down again. So let me make my graceful exit first.
I can't see your gray, so the door's in my face.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. Not as much body roll as you think. The damper's a little floaty over that section, obviously, because you hit the bumpers like, whoa, you know. But the rest of the track, the low speed stuff, pretty decent. I'd love to try this with some bigger tires. And then maybe tires that can put the power down a little
Also,
better.
without the speed limiter?
Without the speed limiter. Because it pulls to 214K and it just halts. So you can't really go any quicker. But imagine if it just keeps going.
Yeah,
keeps
so it's
going,
not
keeps
like
going.
an actual physical speed,
no.
top speed, it's a limiter.
They just limit you to 125. And I hit 125 by I like where the start-stop is. I hit like almost 210, 110, 115 going into the final corner.
Oh, so basically keep it flat into the final corner.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not doing that. I'm lifting and braking. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm not doing that. A lot of people know this car already. They know it for the fabulous, amazing 6 minute 47, 46 something Nürburgring lap time. That the Xiaomi Su7 prototype, ultra prototype, did at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. But don't worry, this is not that car. Actually, nothing from Xiaomi is that car because that car doesn't exist. That car is a one-of-one, like basically prototype, you know, modified by ProDrive and you know optimized by ProDrive.
Also, that's Ultra.
That's an Ultra.
This
is
is
a Max, which is weird. You think a Max is above the Ultra, but it's the other way around. The Ultra is what, 1500 horsepower, 1550. What is this? This is
Like 600?
It's a pitiful 600. Pitiful.
I think it's incredibly good looking.
I think it's great. It looks a little bit like, well, a little bit too close to a Taycan.
Yeah, I call it
angles.
the Porsche SU7.
Yeah, but can we mention this? Xiaomi is a cell phone company. They make cell phones, and now they make a car,
And one of their cars just went 6 minutes
and
45 seconds.
They just went like 640 something at Nürburgring. Yeah, there's ProDrive involvement. Yeah, there's like a lot of shenanigans. Like who knows if it's like a legit times and slicks and full prep race car. But that is still a cell phone company. A cell phone company went harder at this than other car companies. And I just want to like praise the company. They didn't pay me anything, but I want to praise the company for actually giving a shit about what, you know, basically what Alex and I likes to do, which is turn regular cars into race cars. They did that better than we could have. And, you know, ideally, give me a call. I like to drive that car. But
let's look at the inside.
But until then, I'm going to be satisfied with this. Oh, yeah. Flat bottom steering wheel with a little center marker. One thing I noticed that isn't in the MG, but is kind of consistent around a couple EVs from China that we've seen. They have a really small gauge, like a frontal gauge cluster right here, just telling you the speed or the gear, and that's it. And instead, you know, making up for it with a giant screen, which I don't think is a bad idea, because you know the McLaren, the 720 back in the day when they used to like tilt, where race mode tilts the thing down. This is exactly like that. It doesn't have heads-up display, or maybe it would, but like I quite like this that you just have. Oh, there is a giant heads-up display. It looks lovely. Glass roof, very glossy, very classy.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, me neither. Just now.
Yeah.
And on the passenger side specifically, because it's not on the driver,
there is
an oh shit handle, because the acceleration in this car is quite brutal, and of course the braking in this car is also quite brutal, as you'll find out pretty soon. This car will make you poo your pants on acceleration, and then poo even harder on the braking because there is none. But we'll get there.
We heard.
So we've heard. We've seen enough. Yeah. We've seen enough from other Chinese media and other drivers trying to drive this car on the racetrack, and it don't stop.
Very interesting quirk and feature. If you look at the mirror.
Oh, Alex's favorite.
The mirror does not move. The mirror itself doesn't move. You move the whole housing.
Yeah, the base underneath it moves. It's pretty. It's
so
really
unnecessary, but
it's
so
cool. It's cool. Also, how do we raise the rear spoiler? I got it.
I
got it.
Tank it.
Yes.
Also, you know the best part?
That's the air brake mode.
Okay. The car knows more about itself than I do. So it's 21,000 RPM, 495 kilowatts. So it's a little bit over, about 600 horsepower.
Yeah.
838 Newton meters. That's like 604 pounds.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I quite like it. I think it's like quirks and features like that. It's kind of neat.
Also,
what?
Jim Farley has one.
Ford CEO, big boss man.
One of your absolutely favorite car model. Yeah.
Motorsport enthusiast.
Yeah.
Jim Farley said he's been driving one of these because he snuck one over, and he's been driving around in Detroit, in Chicago, and he says he likes it so much he doesn't want to give it up. So let's find out. Let's find out the magic of the Su7. Oh, that's 100. Oh, it's quick. That's almost 100 miles an hour right there. This thing is not slow. Oh yeah, I feel a little bit extra power. The brakes feel more responsive to start, but I also know that apparently they don't last very long. So okay. Apparently the brakes really don't last very long, so that's the thing I'm being most careful about. But you pin the throttle and she goes. I think the car's trying to pump some fake audio in. Now that I'm listening to it. 180k, 190k, 200k, 2k, 250. This is definitely faster than the other car, and it doesn't have the speed restrictor. Feels a little bit less floaty too. Still floaty, but not as bad. Gentle. Alright, here we go. Little bit of understeer. It's giving me a brake warning already. I'm on my first push lap, second braking zone. Uh-oh, Lambo's gone off. I'm braking early. Yeah, I'm braking early just in case. Woo-hoo. Yeah, it's got more understeer than the MG for sure. Come on, get in there, get in there, get in there, Lewis. There we go. Woo. Yeah, it's giving me brake overheating warning already. I did like 3 corners. What do you mean the brakes is overheating? I mean, I know it's bad, but I didn't know about it's this bad. And also, it's saying that I can't possibly go and attack the first corner now, can I? Go! Oh, can we keep up with that Tesla? He's braking early, I'm braking early. Okay, I still have brakes, Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woohoo! It's quick. Gentle, easy, gentle. Yeah, there you go. Point it. Oh, the acceleration is so brutal. It lifts the front tires off the ground, and when it does it, the car doesn't turn. There's some rotation. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice. Alright, let the brakes cool, let the brakes cool. Let the brakes cool. 225 on the brakes. Alright, I'm not pushing this any deeper. I'm not pushing this any deeper. There's a rotation, come on, yeah, there you go. Woo-hoo. Nice. 458, going slow. Mocha, thank you. Slow. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh. Okay, yeah. Now go. Come on, yeah, there it is. Get some traction. harder, you can definitely feel the suspension feels a little bit more. I think it's slightly better than the MG for what it's suited to do. Like it's not as underdamped and floaty over the final corner. But the brakes is definitely less confidence inspiring, especially when it's telling me a lap in that hey, your brakes are gone. But mid-corner, I think I'm pushing this slightly harder. It rotates a little bit better mid-corner. All right, I have survived. I have survived the Xiaomi Su7. My brakes are still braking. That is a success. So the Lynk & Co is, what is it? It's the company that came out of Volvo when Geely bought it?
Part of the Geely at some point, or initially was related to the Volvo, because I think all their initial cars are basically rebodied Volvo chassis.
Yes.
But that's like 10 years ago.
And now they make
now
their
they evolve
own
into
stuff.
their own thing, yeah.
Supposedly what, the most powerful car here?
700 horsepower?
Upwards of 750, 760, something like that. It's quite mad. But also, for a car that is this size, this massive, it's running around on 255, with 800 horsepower by the way. It's running around on 255 squared. 255 squared, the same sort of tires I put on an S2000, same width anyway, is what's keeping this thing glued to the ground, or not keeping this thing glued to the ground. I guess obviously for rolling resistance. Should we mention the LiDAR? The LiDAR that Xiaomi and the Lynk has.
They all have LiDARs.
They all have LiDARs. Again, similar design.
Very similar.
Very, very big,
Yeah.
or center strip. Also a heads-up display and another screen. You kind of jump between these two cars. It almost feels the same.
Leather everywhere.
Carbon cardon.
Oh, leather everywhere.
It is leather everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just a nice place to be.
Even this is leather.
I know, but this looks very, Tesla-y, Yeah. Some of the design features are quite Tesla-y, which is not a bad thing.
Industry standard big ass glass roof again.
Yeah. Ooh, this. I'm gonna show you this. On this side, on the driver's side, instead of a oh shit handle,
Glass
you
holder?
get a
Sunglass?
bag for your sunglasses.
That's good thinking.
That is cool.
The driver never needs an OSHA handle.
The driver don't need the OSHA handle, but we do need sunglasses. Full disclosure, we're supposed to be getting a Zeekr 001, which is, if you remember, the FR version is what Kimi Räikkönen famously got to drive and dial in slightly over in China. But instead, that car actually ran out of juice inside the container, so they couldn't get it out, so we got this as a replacement. So we did no research on this. We don't know anything about it other than it has like 750 horsepower. I don't know anything about it. All right, I guess we'll go on track. The Lynk & Co is definitely the most plush. It's the most luxury option of the three today that we're testing. So don't expect too much out of it. Go. Ooh, ooh, that's 100. They're all pretty speedy. I quite like that. Yeah, this one is the boaty sedan, but not bad. And it's fast. This is fast with a very stiff brake pedal like feel. So, whoa, well, keeping up with a 911. Oh yeah, this thing is fast. All right, we're going. Oh my God. Okay, it is quick. This is the quickest by far. But also, this is the heaviest, and you feel it. You really feel the weight in this one. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. 160, 180, 190, 200, 210, yeah, it's faster. 220, 230. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a bird. The brakes are braking just about. Oh, God, understeer. Oh, God. This is the heaviest one by far. And it's only running on 255 squared with the most amount of power on 255 squared. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm wrestling a house. But it's not bad. Oh, and the way the acceleration is, just here, the tires and power, go. Oh, okay. It seems to pull power a little bit. Beam it. Oh, there we go. There's max power. 180, 190, 200. other two? This definitely still has traction and stability control. Yeah, it's fast, 230. Alright, I'm on the brakes again. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, okay. It's really fast, and it doesn't, yeah, I can smell the brakes. It doesn't like to slow down much. This definitely feels like you're tracking a BMW 7 Series, you know? Like the way everything lurches, and it's got like a very heavy feel to basically all your operations. It's like, this is not suited for track use. The other two, I'm actually having fun, I'm enjoying. This, I'm like hanging on more, definitely. Yeah, I'm going in. I don't like this. This is fine, but not fun. This really isn't that fun. It feels like you're captaining a boat. It's like, oh my god,
it's a very fast boat.
It's a very fast boat. It did like 235 on the front straight.
Oh,
Case.
235, that's like
135?
Yeah, 145.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking fast.
You're in front of him. What's going on?
I don't know.
What?
它跟不上。
没电了。
没电了车。
Oh. Okay, I'll do one more lap.
You sure?
It's really nice.
Okay.
感觉上来了。
Alright, I'll do one last lap. I want a perfect lap. I want a really good lap. No traffic, no cars to chase. Track is ours. This car is really good. The more I drive it, the more I start to like it. I really want to see what it's like when I start poking it just a little bit more on entry. Even with the all seasons, effectively, the way it handles, the lack of body roll is really impressive. And it's a joy to drive, you know? Alright, come on! 190, 200, 210, 220, 225. Alright, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. Yeah, okay. Oh! Still got brakes. Come on, come on. Still got brakes. Wait, go. Come on. Rotate, go. Still got brakes. Come on, there it is. Come on, baby, there you go. Come on. Full steady, let's go. Still got brakes. Oh, it's fast. Don't write this off, final corner. Don't write this off, you fucking idiot! Oh, don't write this off! Wait. And now, baby, let's go! Oh, okay. Alright, I finally pushed it. I finally pushed this button. Can I be stupid and try to keep up with a Formula car? Maybe for a quarter. No, I can't keep up with a Formula car. That thing is too fast. You know what? You guys know what you're doing. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You know what I think?
Yeah.
First off, I did a couple laps and this.
It looks like you actually tried.
I was trying.
Okay.
When you push this thing closer to the limit.
Is there any Nürburgring magic you're feeling in here?
Maybe I didn't feel that, but they know what they're doing. It's a very like confident, inspiring car. It doesn't do anything that makes you feel like, oh, this is like scary or unsafe. You just keep feeling like, oh, I push a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. If I actually trust the brakes, it would be.
It's bone stock. It's an all season and like street brake pad.
This shouldn't be all season like performance.
This is all. Okay. We're understand. This is not just all season.
I chewed it up a little bit.
This is EV all season.
Yeah, it's EV all seasons, and I really went freaking hard at it. But it handled everything, and just for shits and giggles, the Formula car was out there lapping, and once I let it pass in the Omega, I'm like, I'm gonna try and keep up with him. It didn't quite keep up, but you can try in one of these, and that's the stupid part. It shouldn't. Because it's what, a 4,200 pound EV?
Yep.
It shouldn't be able to do what it just did. And I'm like, it's really, I think it's being slept on actually. That's what I think. I think it's awesome. I really liked it. Like, I don't think a Model 3 can do what it just did.
Oh, really?
I don't think
that good, huh?
At least the last gen Model 3 performance.
I mean, you have to understand, if you do this in Model 3, the brake pad kind of turns into air too.
Because Model 3 has the way it grabs the brake pad, and then next thing you know, like to grab the brake pad to help the open diff
but
work.
remember, we kind of vaporized the brake pad in like one session as well.
But this, I don't know. It's really good.
Like the chassis and everything look really good out there too.
I think this is for sure better than the Gen 1 performance Model 3. Is it better than the Highland?
We haven't driven one.
We haven't driven one, so I don't know. But it's really, really good.
I think it looks better too.
I think it looks. I think it was awesome to drive actually. The only way we can find out if the Nürburgring magic is real is to drive the Nürburgring special. So send us the car and we'll drive it, let you know if it's special. Oh, okay. I liked it. I really liked it. We spent a whole day here getting to drive these literally fresh off the boat, you know, Chinese EVs. They are. They
literally got here yesterday.
They got unloaded yesterday.
I unloaded the container.
Thank you, Justin.
A whole day.
Oh wow, a whole day.
Yeah, so you pay me.
Okay, please get out of my video. Let me do this. Thank you first off to D-Cars and the studio and guys like
it's an incredible opportunity to
do this. Like these don't exist in here. Like the Xiaomi is maybe one of two, because Jim Farley has the other one, but the other two is for sure one of one. Nobody really has these, and we just got to rip around Big Willow. Big Willow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's great. And like, what surprises us is even the least capable track car was pretty good. It wasn't perfect. It's fast as balls, but like, you know, obviously it's the weight and everything cumbers it down, which also kind of thinks, is a 5,000 pound BMW M5 a little too much for track? Probably. Even they said it themselves, it is. But the niceness, the luxury that it makes up for it with massage seats all around and all the extra special features that you, as a lawyer, 40-year-old, 50-year-old,
accountant,
accountant going somewhere that you might want it. That's what you will appreciate that on street car. And then you have the Xiaomi, which I think they got a really, really close balance in between like all-round niceness, like daily driving niceness, and trackability. Are the brakes too shit? Probably. You know, like the fact that I got it to trigger on my first run after 2 corners was kind of wild to me. It didn't
fail.
It didn't fail. All lap, I was telling myself, I still have pressure, I still have some brakes, I still have some brakes. I'm not gonna say I was smashing on it like I would in a Formula car or in our race cars, but I was pushing it decent, you know, especially on the last lap, and it was okay. It probably won't last another lap. Amazing little car. I liked it on the limit. It feels really good. It's safe. It's a safe understeer, and then once you get it to rotate mid-corner, you can just stand on the throttle and it just drags itself out. Oh God, it's so quick. The instantaneous response of the EV motors, and obviously it's not too slow. I think in the final run we were at about 67, not quite 70, 60-ish%. So I think it was pulling a little bit of power from max. It wasn't as quick as this morning, but still, great little car. Let's finish off with the MG. This is the weirdest one for me because I like it very much from a styling standpoint. I mean, look at the freaking doors too. I think it's awesome, but at the same time, is it the perfect sports car? Is it the perfect replacement for something like the Supra? Like in say like another 5 years when gasoline engines are banned, do you get the same excitement driving a Supra or M2 when you drive one of these? You probably don't, but it tells you at least there's hope. And honestly, this is the workhorse today. Everybody got to drive it. Everybody got to track it.
It's the easiest one to trust.
It's the easiest one to trust, and the brakes never had any signs of giving up, and it lasted the whole day until the end when it ran out of battery a little bit. But that's not really a brake issue. So surprisingly, a British car is the most reliable. we won't go there.
The British car is the most sporty.
The British car is the most sporty because it wears an MG badge. But like as a GT sports car, it's pretty nice. Is it the perfect choice? Probably not. Is it like world beating performance? Probably not. Why is it only limited to 125 miles an hour on top speed? I don't really know. But overall, it's a great package and I quite enjoyed it. So there you go. That's our final verdict of the three. If you want the sporty choice, you have the MG. If you want the luxury, if you want the executive accountant feel, if you're Alex, yes, you get the Lynk & Co. If you want the perfect balance in between all of these, you probably go for the Xiaomi. And if you want just outright balls out performance, probably get the Xiaomi Su7 Ultra and with 1500 horsepower. And
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
that sounds like that car with 1500 horse. Like this
That's
is like
like
670.
more than double, yeah.
More than double the horsepower.
That sounds stupid.
I'd do 160 by here. I'd love to try one of those. Like that's gonna be, make that happen, Lucas. Give me an Ultra and we'll come.
I try my best, bro.
Okay, he's trying. Anyway, thank you all so much. Thank you to the guys at D-Cars and thank you for watching this silly little expedition. But thank you all for joining us here at Willow Springs and we'll see you all next time.